Welcome. My name's Rachel, and we're going to create a beautiful sacred space to honour you today. I will be guiding you in a practice where you will bring a mother's love to the beautiful, tender parts of you that are longing to be seen and held. So take a few moments to settle in. Find a comfortable seated position. If you haven't already done so, perhaps collect a candle. You can just pause this recording while you do that. Do whatever you need, whether that be to get a blanket, make yourself nice and cozy, place a pillow under your hips, or turn off a light. When we learn to mother ourselves, we no longer look outside of ourselves for love and compassion, because we are love. We are compassion. So I'd like you just to orient yourself within your space, creating a sense of safety for your nervous system, noticing the objects in the room that you're in. And as you glance from one object to another, just notice any thoughts that are passing through your mind and just let them go. Make any movements that you feel that you need to take. You might like to do some neck rolls, some hip rolls, anything that you need. What is your body calling for? Gently apply the brakes. Slow down so that your mind, body, and spirit can settle into this moment. Take a beautiful big deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel your shoulders drop and your throat soften. Inhale and draw the breath up from the very base of your belly, and then as you let go, feel yourself let go. Third time, and a big breath in, opening your heart, and as you exhale, let yourself go. Notice how you're feeling within your body, noticing where you feel relaxed, spacious. Where is there tightness? Where is there contraction? Can you soften and surrender into those areas? Soften into your forehead, softening your jaw and your throat, releasing your temples and your eyes behind your eyelids, allowing your tongue to rest gently in your mouth. Feel the connection to the earth beneath you, holding you. Place your hands on the ground if that feels supportive to connect in that way. Feel your connection to the Great Mother. Now, bringing your hands together in a prayer position, rub them together to create some heat, balancing both the feminine and the masculine. And then as you feel ready, place your hands on your heart. Can you feel into the space beneath your hands? You might like to tap gently or stroke. Do whatever you need to feel that connection. You might like to close down your eyes now. If it feels okay to do that, take another beautiful breath in. And as you exhale, draw your attention inwards. You might like to imagine a beautiful rosebud opening one petal at a time until your heart space is in full bloom. Notice any images, thoughts, or sensations that arise and allow them to be. Imagine seated beside you in a circle are your dearest friends, your sisters, the people that support and love you, seated side by side in a great circle, each person equal, everyone connected and included. And then standing behind you are your ancestors. See them standing behind you, supporting you, cheering you on. You are their dreams embodied, and they are so proud of you. And then in front of you, future generations. If you're a parent, feel your own children in front of you. Feel your nieces and nephews, friends' children, all beautiful, innocent children embraced within the circle, especially those experiencing pain and suffering right now. We don't need to be biological mothers to know what it is to feel love, compassion, and fierce protection. Feel held by your ancestors and community as you hold the children. Rest here in this present moment. There is nowhere else you need to be right now. I'm going to read you a poem by Emery Hall as a gentle invitation for this practice. Make peace with all the women you once were. Lay flowers at their feet. Offer them incense and honey and forgiveness. Honor them and give them your silence. Listen, bless them and let them be, for they are the rivers of wisdom leading you toward the sea. I have been 1,000 different women. Take a big breath in and exhale. Can you bring to mind now a situation that you've been judging yourself for? What were the details? Who was involved? What feelings have you been holding towards that younger part of you? Notice if there is a story about who they should have been. Perhaps you've been telling her that she was too sensitive or emotional, angry, selfish, crazy, unlovable, or just not good enough? Did she hurt someone? Take responsibility for that. And if you haven't already apologized for pain caused, make an agreement with yourself to do that. Bring to your mind's eye all that you've been through and all that you've learned from that experience. When we begin to transform our wounds into wisdom, we alchemize our pain into gold. Now, I invite you to do a visualization practice with me. Imagine that seated directly in front of you is that younger version of yourself. Can you take her hands in yours and rest there for a moment? See her before you. How does she feel about your judgment towards her? What does she need? Listen. Can you hear yourself speaking these words to her now? I see you. I'm so sorry I judged you. I love you for everything you are and everything you're not. I'm here for you, and I'm not going anywhere. Can you lay her favourite flowers at her feet? For the next few minutes, I invite you to hold yourself in an embrace. This is an opportunity to practice feeling held. Hold that woman that you were as though holding her in a mother's embrace of unconditional love and acceptance. Soften into the protective love of the mother. Allow any emotions or sensations to rise and be held by you with such tenderness and safety. All of you is welcome, and all of you is accepted. You can continue gently holding yourself or make any movement that feels good for you right now. What does she need? Perhaps you'd like to stand and sway your body in the way a mother sways her baby. Or perhaps there's tears, comfort, the joy of reconnecting. Allow yourself to just be with whatever is right now. If there's feelings of grief, anger, sadness rising, allow it to move through you. Raise your head and scream if that feels good. Give yourself whatever you need for just a few more minutes. hold yourself with all of the pain and all of the anger and all of the joy. Feel it all together in this space, in your center. Hold yourself here. Hold yourself here. Hold yourself. As we gently settle back into a seated position, let's take a few breaths here and allow your heart to settle once more. Return home. I invite you now to bring to your mind's eye yourself as an elder, a wise woman, a crone. Seated before you, she is the wisdom keeper of all your life's lessons. Imagine she takes your hands in hers, hands that hold yours with presence, trust, and love. What does she want you to remember? What gift does she give to you at this time? What action is she calling you to take? Listen. When you feel the connection is complete, thank her with deep reverence and gratitude for the gifts she has given you. Breathe. Bring some gentle movement to your body and an awareness of your surroundings. To close this practice, I'd love to share with you a prayer by one of my dear teachers, Katie Rose from Bhakti Rose. May I remember that the seed of all that's sacred dwells in my heart. There's a spiritual spark in my subtle and physical body. May I move my life gently into alignment with that spark and the innate beauty and joy within me. Big love to you. Thanks for spending this time with me. I hope you've enjoyed it.